I'm Dr. Josh with bowel Chiropractic, and I just wanted to share with you today, or let Alyssa share today, an awesome story. So I'm gonna let Alyssa kind of give a little bit of the history and kind of tell a little bit what was going on, why you originally came in to see us.
Well, you guys had an open house, and so we decided we'd come by and check it out. I didn't even actually know that this awesome place was here. So my daughter is 7, and we're having a lot of issues. So behavior issue, focus issues, mood, sleeping, sick all the time. So there was a whole variety of issues. And I spoke to you that night, and you said, we can help her. Yeah. So I just decided I was going to give it a try, and it was the best thing that I've ever done. So within the first week, she slept through the night. Amazing. You'd cry right now. Yeah. She slept through the night.
And that was like the first time
the first week,
in her whole life. Like
I mean, even as a baby, she would never sleep through the night. I mean, she constantly 3 or 4 or 5 times a night she would be awake. So she wasn't getting the sleep that she needed. Sure. Also helped with her mood because she's grumpy because she's tired. Yeah. So I'm tired and grumpy because she's, in bed kicking me. So,
exactly.
So, that right there was amazing for me to have her sleep through the night.
Yeah, just how much that just helps the whole family dynamic, right?
Yeah, first time in her entire life. It's amazing. Very chronic sick all the time. Stomach aches every day, chronic stomach aches. Nonstop, ever since she was a baby. Throwing up all the time. Anytime we were in the car, she's throwing up. We actually went to Homer over spring break. I took her down and dropped her off, and she stayed with my oldest daughter. And she did not throw up for the first time in the car on the trip down.
That was awesome.
So, she was a little bit nauseous, but still, she didn't throw up.
Yeah.
So, there's life-changing things that have happened since we've been coming. Like I said, chronic stomach aches, she wouldn't eat anything. She was never hungry. I have to admit it as a mom, I'm like trying to get her to eat anything.
Sure.
Here, have ice cream for breakfast. I don't care, just eat something. And she's like, she'd always have a stomach ache, she didn't feel good, she would eat. Now, she has carrot sticks at her lunch.
Yes.
Like, she eats a lot. She's gained weight for the first time. So, it's just, right there. And she constantly says, I'm hungry. I'm like, what? And sits down and eats a plate of food. She never ate a plate of food. She'd have a bite here, a bite there. Once in a while, if she was starving, she'd eat a hot dog, but it was pretty rare. Now, she'll have a hot dog and chips and, you name it. She'll eat a plate of food.
That's great.
So, it's, things like this for me. When she was a baby, those tiny little baby jars, the little bitty ones, she would never even finish one of those.
Wow.
She wouldn't eat it. And she could be a year old and she still wouldn't eat one of them. She just, I think, had such chronic pain in her stomach that she couldn't eat. But, and I'd always take her to the doctors and we'd always do stuff, but nothing would help her. And then within a week's time of just coming here, she's eating and she's hungry, she's sleeping. These things are huge. She was either had diarrhea or constipation all the time.
Yeah.
Ever since she was a baby, it's one or the other. As a baby, she's screaming and crying, and I'd give her prune juice because, she's bleeding and because she's so constipated. Or the opposite side, as she got older, she'd have diarrhea all the time. Yeah. Constantly interrupting her schoolwork, interrupting everything. And now, she's been great. I ask her every day, she goes, oh, my poop, I'm fine. And she's excited about it. Because we actually have a thing of prunes that are just sitting there on the counter, and a jar we've had forever. And she knows, Mom, I need a prune. None.
That's great.
These are huge,
those are
huge things. Her focus in school has gotten so much better. Probably 50-60% better than it was. Her teacher even said, what are you guys doing with Emma? She's doing really good. A lot of these things are life-changing for her and for me because, you're constantly worried as a mom and you're constantly, it's
hard when you're trying to do everything you possibly can to kind of help her out, right? A lot of people just don't know. And so I'm just going to go this little review systems here. Almost every box is checked off on it. And I know just from talking with her that we can almost uncheck half of those boxes already. It's only been 6 weeks under care. I see her coming in every day. She's super happy. She runs, jumps up on my table.
She loves it here.
And yeah, so I just see her, the changes in her, just for the few minutes that I get to see her, and it's awesome. And just hearing
Yeah.
the stories from you every day, you're always telling me something new.
Yeah.
And so
Well, I mean, it happened a lot faster than I thought it did. I mean, I thought it would, I should say. You know, I figured, okay, well, you know, it's going to take a while. It's going to take weeks or months, you know, to see a change. I mean, literally within that first week, you know, the sleep and appetite. And then after that, you know, came her not having stomach aches. And, you know, I mean, it's really been amazing. It's very amazing.
And we, we still have a little bit more work to do, and we're going to keep going on, but we're having, you know, awesome results. And I just want to thank you for sharing your story to let other parents know out there that there is hope, and that you know, you don't always have to go to medications and things like that to try to stop all this stuff, or even if you just are wondering, you know, if this could help, you know, my child with any of these types of issues, you know, we'd love to talk to you about it and see what we can do for you as well.
Yep. I mean, it's amazing. I tell everybody now that I know. I'm like, oh, I saw somebody and their kids was like, oh, and I can tell the look on their face, and I said, you know, this is what you need to go and
Exactly. You're like, I was just
because
there
I'm like,
the other week.
I was like, you know, this was me, you know, a few weeks ago, you know, with my daughter, and you know, you just have to go try it because it's amazing. You just got to take the leap of faith. I mean, we do everything that we can for our children, you know, and if I would have met you guys years ago when she was a baby and brought her in, she wouldn't have had all of these years of stomach aches and, you know, not feeling good. She was constantly sick. She always had a runny nose. She was constantly didn't feel good. I mean, she was sick more than she was healthy. And now, I haven't given her allergy meds in forever.
That's great.
I just quit giving them to her because I don't want them to have extra medication they don't need. She doesn't have to run a nose at all anymore. I mean, these are like huge changes.
Yeah.
You know, it's such, like 6 weeks is not that long.
No, that's
You know,
not long at all.
and what I like to say is she loves coming there. She's so comfortable in this office and with you, you know, and she was like, I'm going to Dr. Josh's. She's like super excited to bring her in. She was like, oh, I'm going to see Dr. Josh.
Yeah.
Like, I need an alignment. She goes, which is funny, but
Yeah.
she, you know, it makes her feel better.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
she
I love seeing
likes
that.
coming in
Yeah.
here.
Puts a
So
smile on
that
her
makes it
face.
easier too. It's not like you're taking her someplace and they're like, I don't want to go.
Sure.
No, she's like jumps in here and you know, she just jumps right on the table and she's
She's
all
got
ready
some
to go.
bunny ears or some kind of ears on every time. I love that.
Yeah, so she's, I mean, it's been a wonderful experience. And, you know, I hope more parents come and,
yeah.
you know, get the treatments for
Great,
their
yeah.
kids
And
because
with-
it's amazing. I
With
mean, it
you
really
sharing
is.
your story, and you know,
It's amazing.
others will hear it, you know, and hopefully we can help many more kids. So again,
Change the parents' lives because
Yeah, it
she's
really
sleeping
does.
through the night. She's eating. It's like the stress level for me is like,
yeah,
you know, so much lower than it was before.
yeah, I can tell when
Yeah.
your face too when you
Yeah.
come in that you're not
It's like,
as stressed.
Yay!
Yeah, so that's great. Again, thank you very much for your time and sharing your story. This is awesome.
No problem.
All right, thank you, and until next time, be well.